Howdy guys. Or gals. We'll get started here in a minute. Optimizing a couple things. Alright. Never played this game, so hope it's pretty good. What should I do? I'll play this game. It's so easy, but that's what I would do is do less damage. I want any players to enjoy the adventure without spending too much time. Or crafting. Oh, okay, so there's crafting. So that's alright. That's one of my guys' knowledge challenge. Harry. There's Harry? Okay. I might like this. Alright. Well, I guess we're gonna go with normal. Yeah. Basic. Here we go. Alright, so there's like talent points, skill points. Every 4 levels. Okay, so yeah, we'll turn on the fan real quick so you guys can hear without that. Okay, there's also stealth, pretty much anything.
At the source of all life, there is water. On Mars, where it is rare, water is a source of conflict, struggle, and death. Since the turmoil, there have been unending wars, fought over the possession of clean water. We are the forgotten children of Earth, trapped in this red, barren wasteland. Here, hell is not a concept, it's our reality. And the reality is that every drop counts. Then there were the unfortunates, caught in the full power of the sun's radiation, forced to deform, unrecognizable monsters. The others, the ones who remained similar to our ancestors in likeness, hid under massive metal shells, governed by water corporations. But in the slums, people's lives aren't worth much more than the mutants. And I would know. That's where I spent the first 10 years of my life, under the boot of the Vori. Of course, in despair, there is hope.
Oh.
Some have begun to explore, travel even, from corporation to corporation, leaving their loyalties behind. We have organization, structure, and inevitably, politics. We have rulers, a people's assembly, and far removed from us, the Dowser, the inaccessible face of abundance.
But that's the bad dude.
And finally, there's us, the elite protectors of the people, the spearhead of the army, my brothers and sisters who all share the same special gift. We are technomancers.
Oh, okay. Now, the voice doesn't matter. Maybe. Okay. Doesn't look like it. Try to match the theme of this one. Oh. 1 point. I have no idea what it is. Alright. Greatly increases outside of combat. And companions. Huh. I think I'm gonna go with locks. Starting off, because there might be some cheeky areas that we could probably get into at the beginning. Oh, no, you can choose. I'm gonna go Constitution. Alright. Yes. Alright.
Ahoy, Zachariah.
Scott, you came.
Wouldn't miss it for the world. Sure, my memory isn't what it... But I remember to write things down on my calendar. Though I do sometimes forget where my calendar is. Anyhow, I knew your last cadet mission was today. Any nerves? If it's any consolation, you look more than fit enough.
No, I'm good. I'm ready.
Yeah, that was kind of suits the
Skin,
face.
eye movement, you don't get stressed out. Very well, I won't bother you anymore. Oh, but if I can bother you, just a moment. I recently acquired a batch of materials that can improve your gear. It's not much, but I thought you'd like it. Still can't believe you're going to be an officer's suit.
Yeah, me too. Thanks, Scott. Means a lot.
Ah. I fear we've
The voice is kind of
trees. Your master, Sean,
like
waits for
in a
you.
hurry to get stuff done.
So stiff,
Doesn't
that
really
one.
match the tone of the
I
situation.
fear his spine is concocted from steel. A spine prosthetic. How interesting. What if... Oh, and stop by the clinic and come shoot the chit-chat. No, that's not... Just don't be a stranger. If you feel ill or need a hand, come see me. I'm always glad to help. Good luck, my boy.
I'm assuming he's
Thank
like
you,
a
Scott.
vendor or
Will
someone
do.
that can
I promise.
repair me or do upgrades or something. Alright. Oof. Alright. What's forward? Who's this guy? Oh. No, so. Yeah. That's actually pretty neat. Good. What the heck will disrupt? Like, stun? I guess. I got critical. Can I jump? What the heck is what the heck am I doing now? Oh. Alright, well, this
Fucking mancers.
people with
Every
my-
time they come around, something new is broken. I fix it, they break it again. I fix it, they break it worse. I'm a modern fucking Sisyphus task.
What am I? A fucking Jedi? Teach me how to fight. These people with a stick.
Oh shit.
Zachariah, today,
That's
as you
kinda not
know,
fair.
marks your final mission as a cadet. I trust you are prepared.
Of course, Master. Ready, willing, and able.
And a little nervous. Normal and expected. That's why I have gathered together your usual instructors to allow you to warm up and prepare. It's for you to ace the tests for each fighting technique. Prepare yourself. And once you are ready, join me at the station. From there, a train will take us to the mission site.
Thank you, Master.
Alright. So, this is the dodge. My bumpers for stances. What? When did I get this? Alright, okay, so.
If you would like to practice your technomancy techniques or care to do some staff training, I have time.
I'm always honored to learn what you have to teach.
Excellent.
That does one pair. Wait, what is this? Okay. That was one parry. What the heck was that? Ah, run. Oh, I can lock on. Hold up. Ah,
Would you care to fight again?
A little brush up on my technique had never hurt.
Indeed. Surcharge risk. I would hate to have an accident.
I'm already almost dead because. Alright, we're gonna fight. Oh, I was fighting somebody. Oh. Bumper. Technomancer. Use electronic arcs. Oh, there it is. Man, I'm stupid right now. Yeah. Oh, I didn't find it. Maybe just. Oh, what the heck? Man, this is gonna be hard.
Prepare to fight again.
Well, no,
I would love to. Another time, Master. Thank you.
Of course. Keep in mind, a well-trained staff
I'm so
is
glad I
quite
didn't play an
formidable.
expert.
And as you know, the control over our technomancy is what makes us unique.
How about a little self-defense training?
Yes.
Sure, why not?
That's the spirit. Here we go.
Alright, so dances. There we go.
I'd advise you to not try anything.
Get out of here.
Care to go again?
Sure, why not?
Yes.
That's the spirit. Here we go.
Does that give you more XP each time?
I'd advise you to not try anything.
Care to go again?
Maybe later.
No. You need to give me more XP.
Want to test your skills with a knife and a gun? Not really in the rule book.
Wait, that was
So
like a
if you
gun?
do, need to be discreet.
Let's do it.
All right.
Maybe the other one.
I'd advise you not to try anything.
Go again?
It's more of like a...
Another time, maybe.
Don't underestimate stealth techniques, or how much faster you can be in combat with light weapons.
Soldier, please let me in.
Hey, heard from Captain Sean you're heading out to the station. You leaving now?
Yep, already ready.
Halt! Stop right there. We're conducting a search.
Look at this piece of shit. Well, what do we have here? Road trash seems lost, don't it? You forget we don't want your kind around here, trash. Move your sorry ass out of here before you find yourself bleeding from both ends. I'm sorry. I didn't ask you to speak! Did I? You useless piece of shit! Why would I want to hear what you have to say? Waste of space! Please! I didn't! Shut your mouth and just fucking die! Corpse will feed the rats. At least then you'd have a purpose.
Such a waste of life. A waste of space. Am I right? A rogue is a Zack, right? You can dress him up, but...
Fuck off, Alan. Before I...
Zachariah, we're leaving. Certain people are graduating to the rank of officer today, while others aren't even worth the expense of their time or energy. Let us be off to more remarkable things.
Interesting so far. Once I get the combat and stuff, you'll be able to see whether or not I'm truly like this game or not. Still don't know how to parry though.
Look, Zach, we are heading for the dome. It was built by the first settlers, a relic itself.
And what's there for us?
According to reports, looters, who,
Oh,
in
yeah.
our interest, it would
Oh.
be best to keep out of the dome.
Not much faster, but see, games like this make you think. Ah, yes. Let's just take everything.
Can't go through here.
Oh,
Can't go through here.
I've locked the gate.
Zachariah, do you remember your first lesson?
On the scarcity of life?
Indeed, the very one. Kill a fellow unfortunate and, in this hell, only the more alone we will become. Disable the looters, but spare their lives.
Drain seal. Take everything. Oh! I'm killing them. Well. I'm a terrible guy.
We encroach our destination. Take note that enemy forces lie in wait. There, the rocky outcrop. Scale it and report back your findings.
Rocky outcrop? I will. What do you have? Alright. Nothing? Well. I've already killed everybody else that was down there, so might as well just take this serum. Oh, you know what it does. What was that? Oh. Alright. How do I get health? Deserve. Experience. Hey. A level up point? Nope, wrong. Okay. I want something else, man. Some blues. Okay. I don't see serum. Oh. This is skills, right? Bro. I don't know. Which one should I go? Which should I go for? I feel like the rogue. Oh, I have my points, John. Hey. You have to start somewhere, I guess.
There are looters gathered at the dome's entrance. A lot of them, but they're not equipped to be more than a nuisance.
Take care nonetheless, Zachariah. That guard there, separated from his group. Sneak on him and the battle will be easily won.
I died! Sure, last save game. Man. What is going on? What the heck is serum? I must know. Oh! Serum is money. Give me that money. Oh, okay. I don't care about killing him anymore. Baby, get all the money. I might go buy new stuff.
Stay near. The structure is like a maze. The inexperienced could easily become lost.
Health engine. Oh, okay. Give me your money.
Oh, Zachariah.
Serum.
Please tell me I did not fail to train you better than this. Fail to teach you the value of life.
Oh.
Especially that of our own kind.
Oh, okay. Well, guess I'm not allowed to drain people's serum. Again. Oh my gosh. That's what I get. Dang it! All right. What the heck? I'm so bad at this game. heavy gun. Take. Alright. I'm not allowed the... What? I'm not agile enough? You kidding me? Yeah, the staff is much better at knocking people back. Oh wait. That's all I can get now. Noctis.
Unfortunately, this is beyond my skill level.
What? How am I supposed to have all 3 block picking right now? Oh. Wait a second. Man. So dumb. What a crab. Oh.
Sometimes I wonder if initiating you is the right thing to do.
What do you mean? Am I not ready?
No, you're ready, Zacharias. With that, there is no doubt. I worry about you and care for your happiness. Once you become a technomancer, there's no going back. You lose your freedom. From the moment our abilities are brought into the light, to the moment the light is snuffed from our eyes, the technomancers are nothing but pawns on a chessboard. This door, it is the same as that in our chapel, accessible only to the combined energies of 2 technomancers.
Ooh.
Here lies the entrance, and beyond, the main room, where we must go.
For being so old, it's in great condition. What exactly, Master, is inside the dome?
Knowledge, Zach. The very essence of knowledge, even. Creatures do not belong here. Their very presence is a danger to the relics. We must seek out their origin. I remember well the first time I came here. It was fascinating. I really thought I was part of an elite. I've become disillusioned since then. If all this knowledge indeed gives us some sort of
go
power,
over here.
we're still faced with so many obstacles that we can't do anything with it. It's more of a danger for us than a tool.
Hey, look at that. Hidden loot. Wait a second, these guys have serum? Yeah, boy, and I don't get negative karma for it. You. Take them all. I need over there. And that is the way to go. Where's the instructions? Ah, more loot. What's wrong?
This is the main room. The console over there. Activate it, and heed its words.
Will do.
Witness registration, March 17th, 2076. Subject 12. The subject appears acclimatized, pulse elevated but steady, unaffected by any visible health concerns. James, how do you feel?
Great! So alive! My heart's racing, and I feel like I can take on the world. And I'm being honest here, it's a bit overwhelming.
Subject self-report is consistent and substantiated with our measurements of him and other subjects, all of whom produce EEGs indicating activity levels acutely higher than any ever associated with a human not subjected to the mutation. The only adverse side effect, it appears, is the near tenfold increase in corporeal and cerebral electricity. Dangerous levels that will necessitate the urgent invention of a device capable of evacuating such surplus in order to avoid subject injury.
This man, talking about technomancy, about mutations, as if... I can't believe.
And yet it still might be so. This recording dates to the first settlers. Speaks of the first technomancers. Shocking, perhaps? Where did you think our abilities came from? A divine power?
I don't... But we have no physical signs of mutation, and I don't know any mutant that has our gifts.
And why should any of those things matter? Might not our mutation simply be of a different form? This brings us to the most important point. What you have seen unifies us, unifies the technomancers. This secret must be kept from all other humans. If this information was discovered by, say, the ASC, we would become nothing but slaves. Our situation is already incredibly undesirable. We are not only used as human bombs. Take a walk by the mutant pen in the slums one day. That is what our lives could have been. Don't be dismayed. I have been through this as well. So have all the other Technomancer officers in abundance. Knowledge of this revelation makes you one of us now. More so than your skills. But now is time to deal with the creatures infesting the dome. It would be a real shame if the installations here are damaged, for we will no longer be able to hold initiation trials here.
Yes. Yes, of course, Master. I haven't found an opening yet, so... they must have breached lower in the dome.
Then that's where we must go. I will divert the attention of these creatures. At the base...
I'm a mutant!
Swarmed here, they must have dug a passage.
I'm on it.
Making money. Make more money. Harvesting blood from the organisms. I can heal myself, but I don't want to waste it. Dude, I hope there's a boss soon. That'd make this game. Level 5 now. I wonder if I can turn off that animation. Guess not. Possibly, possibly. Yes. Boss fight. Boss fight! What the heck just happened? What happened to my arm? He didn't hit me. Oh yeah, I felt this.
You, who bore witness to the secret with your own eyes, who knows in your heart of hearts that the revelation that he bears is true, and who has understood that this knowledge could cast us into endless pits of despair. As you drink the sap of the world, the water that feeds our lives, abandon the one you thought you were, and instead become our brother, Zachariah Mancer. Together we have shared the water and secret. Can you swear to forever protect the knowledge of the Earth and to dedicate your life to finding it again? To defend and protect our secret, even with the sacrifice of your life, if need be?
I swear.
Then welcome, my brother.
I know you must be troubled by what you've learned, and I assure you that it's no less troubling to me. But be proud of what you are, and know, no matter what, we are by your side. And that this initiation, as horrid as it may be, makes you forever our brother.
You showed the courage of lions beneath the dome, and for it, you have been made an officer. So I imagine, now that you no longer need my guidance, it will send me elsewhere, with the great and endless pride of having been your teacher over these few years.
The honor was mine, Master.
No, not Master. It's just Sean now.
Go. Take your assignment as an officer. Count the blessings you've amounted, those that allowed you to avoid the front thus far. Captain Eliza is waiting in the barracks. She's harsh, but fair. But before you find her, we all know the regulations. Technomancers get no leave from the front in times of war. So being here, I can't even sneeze without a report being written up. But you have a free pass. I need you to go to the exchange district for me. There's an itinerant merchant there who was supposed to arrive yesterday. Just meet with him. The merchants have no ties to abundance and travel among us like shadows. They hear things, whispered things, and pay people to forget they are there. I'm looking for information on any archaeological discoveries that could expose the Earthlings. Information that would help protect our secret. Ask him if they've heard of any such finds.
Yes, Great Master, as you wish.
Good, Zachariah. But take care that not a single soul knows what you're after. Not a single soul can hear your exchange with the merchants.
Unfortunately, this is beyond my skill level.
Lieutenant Zachariah Manser? Your reputation precedes you. A promotion well deserved, I hear. Mr. Ryan Stewart.
Pleasure, Quartermaster.
That'd be upsetting if I can't. Dang it. No!
Lieutenant Zachariah Manser? Your reputation precedes you. A promotion well deserved, I hear. I'm Quartermaster Ryan Stewart, in charge of logistics in this barracks. Equipment problems or improvement, or you need to collect your pay? I'm your man.
Pleasure, Quartermaster. Great Master said the caravan would be right here. The stand looks like it's been deserted. I'll question the neighboring merchants.
Mr. Manser, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. Big on weaponry, I hope? What can I get you?
Let's see. Kukuri. Kosh.
Mr. Manser, it's a pleasure. Mr. Mancer, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
I was expecting a caravan in the stall next door to buy a few things.
They arrived yesterday, but truth be told, I think they found some trouble. I wasn't there when it happened, but from what I heard, some people were looking to talk, and talking turned to shouting, and after that, they were seen down in the slums. I hear, and then they were dragged to the warehouse. They did. They're in big trouble now. If you're looking to help them, you better find them fast.
See the technomancer? Shh, they're unstable. Anything can set them off. Let's talk about something else. Okay. We never see him around.
Hello?
Hello. Looking for some medicine? Drugs? Ingredients, maybe?
Can you help me? I'm looking for any information on the caravan that sets up in the stall over there.
My memory sometimes needs incentive to remember.
How about this? You tell me what you know, or you'll find yourself in a room with others who'll be a little bit more assertive in their efforts to refresh your memory.
Listen, Mancer, my morning breakfast is scarier than you. Why don't you just tell me what I have to gain so I can consider it?
Don't act like you have nothing to gain. Merchants are disappearing around here like smoke, and it's no longer safe for you. You tell me what you know, and I'll intervene with my men. Despite the risk of trouble, it'll maybe make your life a little safer.
Fine, but hurry the hell up, because I don't want to share the same fate as the very caravan you're looking for. You've heard the tale of the Vori, of the underworld. So these overpriced foreign merchants did something to piss them off. Didn't pay their rite of passage or protection serum or something. Whatever the hell it was. They were kidnapped, that's all I know. Where they are, or even if they're still alive, I haven't the damnedest clue. For that, you'll have to ask the Vori. Now do Joe a favor. Take this herb and get the hell out before you raise suspicions.
Sorry, pal. Nobody enters this office if they got no pass.
That right, pal? I'm an officer and a technomancer, and I'm here to see Anton Rogue. Think you should let me in.
You even know who Anton Rogue is? He's the big fucking balls here. The boss. I don't care if you're a damn general. Get the hell out of here.
I'm clearly just gonna have to show myself in.
Come on, guys, let's get him!
That's probably a bad idea. I'm going to die. Okay. Bad idea. Dang it. Maybe I should use the staff. I'll do that again. I'll just beat him with a pole. That's what I gotta do. I gotta beat him with a pole. Goodness. Oh man, I gotta run all the way back there. What?
Make the slightest move, you're a dead man.
Oh, they're still mad at me? Pole. Oh my god. Okay. I'm bad. Okay. Pick on everybody in the slums? Die? Who would have thought? Alright. One at a time. Alright, stop. Everything's fine, lady. How is that dude not dead? Are you kidding me? Ah. these guys. Oh my gosh, my gosh.
Traitor, get him! Get him!
I beat him!
Sorry, pal. Nobody enters this office if they got no pass.
That right, pal? I'm an officer and a technomancer, and I'm here to see Anton Rogue. Think you should let me in.
You even know who Anton Rogue is? He's the big fucking balls here. The boss. I don't care if you're a damn general. Get the hell out of here.
What else?
Show it to me. Alright, fine. You can come in even though you're dressed like... you stole it from one of our guys.
Look what the cat dragged in. Son, a diamond in the rough risen from poor street trash to the godlike ranks of technomancer. Now tell me, why am I so lucky to be in your presence?
What do you think of our army?
You're a hard one to peg, rogue. Why would you care what I think? But sure, why not? Just a little friendly conversation. Abundance and its generals are like a once vibrant tree that has long since withered away. Its leaves dried up, but still clinging to the branches of memories stretching from the trunk of its faded but glorious past. Strangled by its own ancient and outmoded bureaucracy, all the while Aurora's strength blossoms from the aggressive dynamics of its youth. But I'm sure it will all work itself out in time. If not on the battlefield, then undoubtedly in offices like these, and of our dear Colonel Victor.
What's your opinion of technomancers?
I'll try to tread lightly with this, Mancer. Unfortunately for Abundance, you're becoming relics, a dying breed, due to the disgraceful misuse of what could very well be one of its greatest, though misspent, assets. On the battlefield alone, for sure, the brute force of you technomancers is unmatched. And when coupled with the fact that you're the keepers of terrestrial knowledge, it's a combination quite capable of reducing empires to faded memories, isn't it?
What do you know about the Resistance?
Enough to handle my own business unimpeded. We don't think that they are any danger. They're an occasional client when they're in need of weapons or explosives. Their biggest strength comes from how deeply underestimated they are. Ever stepped in a puddle that turned out to be a ditch? Not pleasant.
What about the ASC? What can you tell me?
Nothing you don't already need to know. Little happens that they don't see or hear, and their colonel's control over Abundance grows with each passing day. I'm not telling you anything else for free.
What's the deal with the mutant pen?
Well, well. Aren't we just the little inquisitive student today? So eager to learn. So full of questions. Even for mutants, it's unbearably inhuman. Piled into a pen in conditions that I guarantee will, in time, foster revolt. Despite what some profess, they're far from mindless. And thought fueled with rage is a dangerous, dangerous little thing.
What's the word on the Curiosities?
It'd be a nice place if you could scrub away the filth and grime and trash, and somehow diffuse the tensions between the anarchist ASC spies and members of our family that boil over. Other than that, though, charming place. Seriously, though, the hodgepodge of personalities can run their streets with more blood than those arena brawls they're so fond of, which, I'd imagine, would revel in a Mancer brawler, if you ever wanted to try your hand.
What can you tell me about the Exchange?
Lovely place, and the only neighborhood open to outcast merchants and business of all kinds. I'd live there permanently in a heartbeat, if it wasn't for the stranglehold of surveillance that suffocates its streets like a well-placed pillow.
How acquainted are you with the slums?
Well acquainted, as I'm sure you are as well, am I right? You've come a long way from your roots among those pickpockets and thieves who give those streets their dirty little charm. But for those willing to work hard enough to ascend from that filth, there's opportunity to rise, even to the esteemed and glorious heights of a technomancer, I hear.
What do you know about the Underworks?
A labyrinth of tunnels infested with filthy little beasts. And unless you're simply looking for a place to escape from the lovingly prying eyes of our motherland, it's more just a place of transit and storage than one where you'd want to plant your roots or even rest your head, unless you're looking to lose it.
I'm looking for a caravan of merchants. They were supposed to be in the Exchange. Word is they were escorted to the slums, and you may know something about it.
Yeah, rude little men. My town, my streets. Uninvited competition who lack even the common decency to offer a little token of grace in exchange for their presence. If you're ready to settle their debts, I'd be happy to usher them back home.
These merchants were involved in some outside business that requires interrogation as soon as possible. You can either help me find them, or we can always turn our attention towards your business affairs. Your call, Anton.
I hear your threat, Mancer, but well, serum is serum. And I'd rather deal with you than swallow the debt those outcasts owe me. It's just business. Pay their debt, and I'll help. Don't, and I'm happy to just show you the door.
Very well. If that's the price of their freedom, here it is.
I love it when a deal comes together. How about you free them yourself? Sure, they'd love to meet and thank their most generous benefactor in person. You just have to go to my warehouse. Say, "He who profits deserves honor," to the guards at the entrance, and they will give you the keys. I wish you a good reunion with your friend, Mr. Rogue Mancer. Goodbye.
I gotta go.
Then go.
Fortunately, this is beyond my skill level. Anton Rogue sent me. I need the keys to the building.
Oh yeah? And I'm the Dowser. What, I'm just supposed to believe you? Well, you got the password, so here's the key.
Thanks.
Who are you? You don't look like a guard to me.
Because I'm not. Name's Zachariah Mancer, lieutenant in Ophir. If you're the merchant who got himself kidnapped from the exchange, I'm here to get you out.
I am indeed. Fiorello, master of the caravan. The shadow still protects me. But I doubt you came to help us out of the generosity of spirit. Am I correct in that presumption?
Ian Mancer, great master of the technomancers, sent me to talk to you.
Ah, I see. Yes. One of my favorite clients. And a man with whom I, indeed, have some information to share. Aurora has discovered a new site, not far from the Shadow Path. A site filled with objects of incredible condition, and even a relic, as rumor has it.
News I'm sure the great master will be glad to hear. You should go now. Get back on the exchange as quick as you can.
I'm not one to dally, Mancer. I'll see you around, I'm sure.
Unfortunately, this is beyond my skill level. Door's locked from the other side. Guess we're going around.
Get it.
Make the slightest move, you're a dead man. Make the slightest move, you're a dead man.
Hello there. Feel free to browse.
I can't take this anymore. I don't even have enough to...
Good day. Care for some merchandise, officer?
Make the slightest move, you're a dead man.
Ah.
Our army's not doing so hot. Don't know if our generals are old or just so old.
Zachariah, a pleasure as always. What may I do for you?
What can you share with me about the Source?
The center of all abundance's power in Ophir, each building a symbol of its proper function, with the Source set directly upon an ancient colonist dome that provided the vast bulk of our collection. Fascinating, is it not? Even if vestiges are all that remains of the old dome. To think that there was once a man, exactly where we settled, who had seen Earth with his own eyes, perhaps touched it with his own hands.
What do you know about my barracks?
A perfectly inelegant mix of testosterone and bachelorism. What could I add that you do not know for yourself firsthand? Poor food, worse quarters, but it serves its purpose. Barracks for the Source, no more, no less.
What can you tell me about the exchange quarter?
A melting pot for sure, forging an amalgam of cultures, commodities, and peoples, filled with merchants hawking equal shares of wares and information with such freedom that it gives the impression that it is unburdened by the scrutiny and heavy hand of abundance's surveillance. An impression that is, in a word, faulty.
What do you know about the underworks?
Little more than common knowledge. Kilometers of countless rows of warehouses storing who knows what for who knows whom. Forged in part by man, in part by nature, and in part by the creatures that dwell within them as they extend all the way out to the ancient waterways.
That dome we went to with Master Shan, where did it come from?
A relic of the first colonists. Long forgotten until after the turmoil, discovered upon the building of Ophir's first shadow path, and finally opened as a place of knowledge by one of our own, transformed into a storehouse for knowledge and secret discoveries until its collapse. So much was lost, but you were not. And if nothing else, I have that to be grateful for. For it is now we need fresh blood more than anything.
I finally managed to meet the merchants you told me about. It wasn't easy. The mob kidnapped them for serum. I freed them before talking to them.
I'm sure gratitude helped to loosen their lips. So what knowledge was gleaned from such lengths?
Word that Aurora is running large-scale excavations along the shadow paths near our territory, and in the process uncovering important objects, maybe even a relic.
Fascinating. Finds that are no doubt better off in our hands than those of Aurora's technomancers. Keep those merchants close, Zachariah. Information like that is such a priceless commodity. You are no more free to roam than the rest of us. Of that I have no doubt. But if you find yourself with access to a rover and perhaps find a way to that excavation site and locate the relic, well, you cannot know the value it might hold if brought back to us. It may seem petty. It's a mission for some rusty relic that may or may not even exist. However, if you are able to slip away from Ophir,
Do we know what forces Aurora deployed to protect the site?
the greatest challenge shall be their own technomancers. I am certain they'll be supported by numerous soldiers and laborers willing to lay down their lives in their defense. But I have faith in you, Zachariah Rogue Mancer. Endowed with the intelligence and adaptability that both your names imply, you always find a way. And I wouldn't be surprised if you come out the other side having made new allies.
Dude didn't pay me back. What the heck? Alright. I'll call it. Save. Back to main menu. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna call it on that one. Thanks for watching, guys, and you guys have a good